All right, my man, state your name and let them know you on Real Talk with Nick.
Hey, my name is Reggie, and I'm definitely on Real Talk with Nick.
That's what's up, man. That's right, man. It's been a while since you've been on the show.
Yes, it has.
A lot has happened since the last interview I did with you, brother.
Yes.
And I just want to start off, man, and ask you, are you ready for the season?
I'm definitely ready. I was just talking to my son this morning. We ready for the preseason. We're going to see some preseason games too. I'm ready.
You ready?
I'm ready.
And I want to start off because a lot has happened since
Yes.
the last interview I've done with you, brother.
Yes.
Did you hear about Mitchell Robinson receiving the bag? He got the extension contract.
Yeah, he got the extension. I love it. I so did not want Mitchell to leave. I didn't want nobody else to take him. I so wanted Mitchell to stay.
Now, did you hear about Mitchell Robinson developing an outside game?
Yes, I did, and I saw a little bit of it during the end of the season.
Yeah?
You know? Yeah, a little bit. Yes.
Okay.
I heard about him developing an outside game, and that's major.
You think that's what's needed?
That's
Do you
major.
think he needs to develop that outside game versus him just being in the paint, being
Yes,
dominant?
because he can fool them. They think they're going to leave him out there. They're going to always leave him out there. But guess what? He's going to be just like Giannis.
Ooh.
They leave him out there, you're going to kill him. They're going to have to switch up their whole defense to try to fuck with him now. Excuse my French.
Nah, you good. This is Real Talk.
Real talk with that.
Okay, so you
Yeah.
good, baby. You
so
good.
yeah, that's going to be major.
That's going to be major.
I can't wait.
And do you think it's more beneficial being that he was practicing that move for 2 years before really showing it? So it's not going to be like when he get out there, it's going to be streaky. It's going to look like he had that shit all along. He's going to shock a lot of people.
Yes. And they're going to have to all change up. When they watch film now, the other teams watch film, they're going to have to devise the situation. How are we going to deal with Mitch? You know, he's outside, he's inside. Another Giannis.
Does he remind you of a player, or do you think he could be able to compete with a Clint Capella?
Of course, absolutely. He couldn't be. Mitch has developed. Mitchell Robinson has grown. He has developed. He is really on his game.
Think so?
Yes.
Think so?
And that's why they kept him. Because they know teams wanted him. They wanted him. They was waiting for the Knicks to drop the ball on him.
Damn.
Knicks, they're getting a little bit wiser. Now we only get this Donovan Mitchell deal taken care of.
Okay, now, the Donovan Mitchell. Let the cat out the bag, man. I'll try to hold on to that, man. But let's talk about it. Donovan Mitchell, man. Danny Ainge, man.
Yes.
He wanted a lot of players
He
for Donovan Mitchell.
wants too much.
Some say, why bring Donovan Mitchell to the Knicks when you could risk losing a lot of assets?
And you will. And it would be Carmelo Anthony all over again.
I was about to say that. 2.0 Carmelo Anthony.
All over again.
All over again. Is it worth, or should we just hold back and wait? Some say if we don't grab him now, he's never going to come, and Knicks always find themselves. Just like, you know, some say the organization is desperate. Some would say we got fans who's desperate too.
Definitely fans are desperate. But guess what? Donovan Mitchell is not a superstar.
He's not a superstar?
No, of course not. He's only a superstar on a team with nobody else. Listen, we still retaining R.J. Barrett, we just got the money bag. We still retaining Randall. We still retaining Mitchell Robinson. We still retaining Quickly. And we're still retaining Jalen Brunson.
Now,
So, if we
speaking,
don't get Donovan Mitchell, it ain't the end of the world. But to give up Obi Toppin, Evan Fournier, 4 first-round picks, plus how many millions of dollars he want in cash? $6 million? No, it ain't worth it. It ain't worth no Donovan Mitchell. He is not that kind of player. He's not going to come in there and get us to the finals, just him, after we get rid of our 4 first-round picks. I say Danny Ainge wants way too much.
way too much.
And he gonna get it. They just ain't getting it from us. That's why the stall is. They don't want to. They're not gonna give up all that for him.
And speaking of R.J. Barrett, man,
Yes.
he just got his bag.
I'm so happy for him.
120 million.
Go buy your mama 2 houses.
Oh my God!
I'm so happy for him because that was a slippery slope too. But Danny Ainge was realizing that, hey, this guy is due for a substantial contract. I don't think I want to mess with him. But the Knicks said, we better give him that money because somebody will.
Damn.
First player
Since
get
Charlie
that kind of money
Ward.
since Charlie Ward. Two-sport player, my man Charlie Ward. Don't forget that. Football and basketball.
So what can we expect from RJ Barrett, man?
We could
Being that
expect
he got the extension, you think he's going to go even harder, man?
he's going to go harder. Hopefully, him and Randall don't start acting like brothers, like, Ma, you love me more, Ma, you love me less. I hope they look at what the situation is and say, listen, we can do this together. We got Jalen Brunson. We still got Toppin if he's there. Mr. Robinson. Quickly.
Speaking of quickly, man,
Do we still got Derrick Rose?
yes, we do still got Derrick
You
Rose.
see what I'm saying? We don't really need Donovan Mitchell. We really don't. He's not going to make that much of a difference.
Now, I want to piggyback on something, right? That was quite interesting from my last interview that I took place, right?
Yeah.
I had a brother, man, who got on the show
Right.
and said that the reason why the Knicks was going hard for Donovan Mitchell and all this trade talk was going on because everybody went for the bait concerning Kevin Durant.
Right.
Like the Nets did a chess move, right?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody went crazy, man. I
Right.
just want to get your perspective. And this what it is if you haven't heard. I know you heard the talk about Kevin Durant not wanting to be no longer on the Nets.
Right.
I interviewed a brother who said that all that was scripted, that they said that because they knew all the other 31 teams would bite at the bait and get rid of their core assets, and just for Kevin Durant to finesse the league and turn around and say he's not going nowhere. So now the Brooklyn Nets still got their
core.
and everybody else is biting.
Right.
Like, for instance, we could have lost Obi Toppin possibly.
Right.
Utah gave up Joe Beard. Everybody's making moves
Right.
because they was trying to acquire Kevin Durant. Do you think that's a fairy tale analogy? Or do you think, that brother probably got something there?
That Kevin Durant thing was all a hoax to begin with. He wasn't going nowhere because he couldn't go nowhere.
Then why did he say it? Did he say it? That's the point I'm trying to make.
Yeah, he did say it, but it was a hoax. It was the old bait and switch, the old okey doke. You know?
What are they benefiting out of that?
Who? The Nets?
Yeah, lying. What is he getting out of that? Saying that,
I wouldn't say ticket sales. I'd just say publicity. I wouldn't say anything else but publicity. I mean, he's talking about he didn't want to play under Steve Nash. Now, how's he going back to the Nets after he told them get rid of Steve Nash? He told the top at the Nets brass, get rid of Steve Nash.
brother said it was scripted. That the reason why they said that was so the other NBA teams to start getting rid of players, think they got a chance to acquire a player that was never intended on leaving.
And now the Nets can come in and sweep everything. Exactly.
So you think that's some truth to that?
Because that boy is still in the clouds. They're Big Simmons. I still don't know what he's gonna do. He still ain't come off his medication yet or whatever.
Oh, shit.
Come on now. They got Patty what's his name? Patty Mills. Yeah, the Nets got Patty Mills. But then Patrick Beverly went to LA.
Right.
So the Nets still ain't no better than they was before all this happened.
All right, man. Enough talk about the junior Knicks.
Say word.
Word. Real talk. Enough talk about that, man.
Real talk.
What can we expect from Quentin Grimes, man?
Quentin Grimes is an up-and-coming all-star. He's an up-and-coming all-star if he don't get thrown in the package. Because rumor has it he was going to get thrown in the package too.
Right.
Initially. So now they backed off. Now he definitely, Quentin Grimes is an up-and-coming all-star. I see a lot coming from, I see him starting. You know, I see him really being a force because he has a sweet shot and his defense is good.
Yeah.
This is the reason why the Knicks want to keep him. His offense is good and his defense is good. And he's young and he's hungry. And he's young.
Ooh. And he's young.
And he's young.
And he's young.
And he's hungry.
And we speak of Jericho Sims, the backup center.
Exactly. That boy is a beautiful backup.
Hey, brother, you know where Madison is? Madison Street?
Go ahead. So as you were saying,
That boy is a beautiful backup piece. Jericho Sims is a beautiful piece. He's flourishing. Please give him some playing time. Throw him in there to mix it up. He's gonna be okay. You know, he's like Mitchell Robinson was in the very beginning. Frail, kind of scared to bang. You know, didn't realize, you know, his strength. Now, Mitchell done moved on to see his strength, to know what he can do. Jericho Sims gonna be the same way.
same way.
Yes, I believe so. I can't wait.
Can't wait for the season to start, man.
I can't
Right?
wait for the season.
And what do you say to those who say, a brother also who I interviewed said that Derrick Rose could do everything that Mitchell Robinson could do if he's healthy? You agree with that?
Of course. Derrick Rose ain't blocking no shots. He ain't playing no real defense.
So you don't agree with that?
I don't agree. Of course.
So Donovan Mitchell somewhat has more game than Derrick Rose, you feel?
Oh, he definitely does. Way more game. But shit, we ain't talking about Derrick Rose in the package. They don't want Derrick Rose. He's old. But he still can give you some good minutes off the bench. The bottom line is that we don't need Donovan Mitchell. We really don't. At the cost of what they're asking for. We don't need it.
And that's what it is, man. I want to thank the OG
Oh man, it's a pleasure
for coming
being
on Real Talk with Nick.
I couldn't wait to get on with you because we haven't talked, my brother. I love you much, and your YouTube is blowing up in my household with my friends because they don't even know. And I gotta hip a lot of people upstate where I live at.
Oh,
Yo,
please do, man.
get on.
And come support this brother, man. He's an entrepreneur.
That's right. My
That's
name
what
is
he do.
Reggie, and I'm here on 125th Street. I sell T-shirts and socks. T-shirts and socks.
And where can they find you, brother? Let them know where you
Right
at.
in front of the State Building, 125th Street, right in front of the State Building, Harlem State Office Building.
Turn around right
here
there,
in front of it.
right in front of it.
And I was just on Real Talk with Nick, my main man, my main YouTube station.
And that's what it is. We out. Peace.